to be here, so thank you. Big love, JD. Thank you for my beautiful swan. Thank you, JD. I love that gift, it's beautiful. Is everybody okay? Let's just do a check-in with everybody. How is everybody this afternoon? Is everybody okay? From the flip-flops, oh yes, many flip-flops. Thank you, Scrumptious. Thank you, Kelly. We'll talk about that a little bit. You're good, you're good. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good. Struggling, I'm sending you love, Laura. My eyes. Oh, the killing. Oh, guys, as well, Lucy's singles out to pre-order. So if you want to go and listen to the song and download it, the link's in the bio. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Mum. Thank you, Pringle. I love you too, Red Robin. Are you tired, Kathleen? Oh, darling. Yes. So there you go. Lucy's new single is out now to pre-order. Yes. And what we do around here is we support musicians. So it's not just because she's a friend. We support as many musicians as we can. And I wish you all the success with it, Lucy. I really do. Oh, God, I nearly lost my breath then. I don't even know what happened to me. Oh, I'm sending love, Annie, darling. I hope you get lots of rest. And I'm sending healing love to you. Yes, thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Lucy. Did you see me lose my breath? Simon's got me some flowers, guys, and they're like cabbages. Thank you, Dixie. Thank you, Brittany. And no, I didn't get a pound in. He just got me some flowers because I've been a bit stressed. But they look like pink cabbages, and I didn't know how to say, like, we're releasing a new song for. Oh, guys, well done, Mr. Lepo. Yes, we love that around these ways. Let me show you them. Try not get my pyjamas in. Pink cabbages. Does anyone know what that flower's called? You ever seen anything so weird in your life? I mean, they're very pretty. I'm not, like, being ungrateful. You know, they are very, very pretty. You know, we've got some lilies and gypsophenia. But I've never seen them pink cabbages before. They're lovely. Have you ever seen them before, guys, these pink cabbages? What are they called? Ornamental. They're called ornamental cabbages. Oh, okay. So is it related to the cabbage family? Been around for years. Do you love them? They're pretty, aren't they? But I've never seen cabbage flowers before. You know? Do you love them? Eat some. I fuck, I'll have the shit, Sarah. Could eat them. Ornamental cabbages, right, okay. Learn something new every day with the ornamental cabbages. Ornamental, they are. They're very, very pretty. Brassicales. Brassicales.
Hello, Miss Red.
Hello, Lucy, darling.
How are you doing? Hello, everybody.
I'm good, thank you. We're just discussing the cabbage flowers.
Oh, I've seen them before. I've seen them before.
Never seen them.
Do you know what they remind me of? You know, the Little Shop of Horrors?
Yes, Seymour. Not Seymour.
Miss Seymour.
Yes, him.
Yeah? You want to make sure it doesn't get up and try and eat you in the middle of the night? I don't know, maybe it's something you'll enjoy, who knows?
Well, I mean, I could send them to a few people's houses, hoping that they could eat them. Do you know what I mean? That could always be a possibility.
Well, I'm sure that we've all got a little hit list if the purge happened. Anyway, thank you for the shout out. Really appreciate it. And thanks for letting me up. Yeah, my new song, guys, has went out to pre-order today. It's the first one after like a long time. The link's in the bio. You can get it for iTunes and Amazon. It's 99p. If you can't afford to do it or it's not your thing, that's absolutely cool. If you could just share the video that I've put up, I'd really appreciate that. So, you know, it can really help in so many ways. And the idea is to try and get it up in the charts by the time it comes out, which is on the 29th. And if that happens, it'd just be such a great ending to what has been a difficult year for me, really. It would just be awesome. And people power is pretty amazing. So if anybody out there who does like my stuff, who wants to help out, that I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Big up Kirsty for ordering it. Go on.
Absolutely. Well done for those of you that have ordered it. Thank you, Lucy, my darling, and we wish you love and success with it around these ways.
Thank you, guys. If you do pre-order it, if you take a screenshot and send it over to me on Instagram, you're going to be entered in for a competition. Yes, you are.
Well, what do you win?
Well, I'm going to announce that on a video, darling. So you'll have to watch.
Do you know, like, you do these competitions, does that mean, like, big creators can take part as well, or is it just...
Absolutely everybody. And it's not going to be based on, like, likes on videos or anything like that. Absolutely everybody can take part. It doesn't matter who. It's going to go into a spinny wheel, so it's going to be nice and fair for everybody.
Yeah, see? So there you go, guys. Competition for everybody. Thank you, Lucy, my darling.
Thank you so much. I'll leave you to carry on with your FYP. Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Bye, 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 bye. A spinny wheel. We love a spinny wheel around these ways. Thank you guys for the love. 49 popular. Like I say, I've been late today, so I don't expect you to do much for me. Do you know what I mean? Only out the goodness of your hearts. Yes, we love Lucy around these ways. Yes, we do. Alexa, play the BBC news theme.
BBC Nepali from TuneIn.
Alexa, play the BBC news theme.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa off. Alexa, play the BBC news theme tune.
Here's BBC News theme by TV Theme
It's only
Tune
been 2
Factory
years,
on
you know what I
Amazon
mean?
Music.
Big up, Daddy boy. Good afternoon, everybody, and I apologise for being late, but I was on mummy and nanny duties. Yes, family must come first, always, absolutely, even though I love you all. Right, guys, so we're going to have some FYP news today, some clapbacks. Yes, we're going to have some clapbacks today. So buckle up, buttercups. Trigger warning. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Bax. Yes, bubbly. Alexa off. TikTok first, family second. Oh, God, I'm just in demand everywhere. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Evie. Scouse Awareness. Scouse Awareness live coming soon. Oh, fucking awareness is everywhere. Don't tell me, because I'll get accused of being fucking part of it just because I'm privy. Do you know what I mean? It's a fucking information. And I'll say it again. It wasn't me. Yes. Thank you guys for the love. Right, where can we start today? Hashtag blame misread and the click. Yes. Oh, thank you, Mayla. Thank you, Gizmo. And whoever's sending me these hats, thank you. I do deserve it today, to be fair, because even though I'm late, I have had a terrible time, to be fair. Thank you, Gizmo. Thank you, Siren. It wasn't me. I say it all the time. It wasn't me.
They care about you. You kind of...
Despite what people like to say.
To keep you silent.
Right, just let me take some of these off. Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Right, let's start with this. Thank you, everybody.
I think I'll just still
What did you do?
Look at them phones. Thank you, everyone.
Oh no.
I can't breathe.
Ew.
No, I've got
Grab it.
I've got it.
Grab it. Have you got the rucksack?
They did Mo Deep dirty in this. The faces of TikTok Nation. This is blind reactions, by the way, guys. I've only watched 2 videos all the way through. The rest I've just kind of like, you know, put on the iPad. Thank you, everybody.
It's not, man.
Why are you wearing a G-string? Yes.
Shut up.
Thank
I
you.
sit there and it's like a phone.
It's good, it's bro. It's just because
Everyone's sitting there. It's like, fucking it.
Shut up, man.
He's got
Shut up, man. What are you talking about?
I love it. Absolutely love it. Do you know what, right? I do love these banter troll codes. You do amazing jobs with them. We love that. Oh, thank you, Pauline. Thank you, everybody. Big up, Pauline. Yes, where we're going to go next. I knew this was going to happen. No, where's it gone? Is it this one?
bullshit. So if you see any of
Do you know we were speaking about that Christmas ornament yesterday? Everybody, thank you for the heartness. I love it when CLA gets wound up about situations because it's brilliant viewing. So that's kind of why I wound the situation up a little bit yesterday, because I knew eventually she would snap and want a little bit of money for something. Do you know what I mean? Or, she's going to go mad about it. So obviously she's going mad about the Christmas ornament, which do look like her. I'm not going to lie, but obviously it isn't. Well, actually, we don't know, but I doubt it. But it does look like her. So she's kind of like, obviously it's sunk in, and she's got something to say about it. And I was waiting for it, to be honest. So here's CLA. Oh, thank you. Reaction about the Christmas ornaments.
these are the creators going, oh, I suffer with mental health. Fuck off, darling. I came on here, started talking about
Oh, no,
mental
it's not
health.
that one. Where's it gone?
It's already on there and that. Like,
Where's it gone? Oh, why has the video been removed? Guys, the video has been removed. Have you zoomed in, Miss Red? Where's it gone? 1 minute, everybody. Come on.
isn't that people that make?
Oh, here it is.
Isn't that people that
Here it is, guys.
make the book? They're making money off me, you know. You should never buy one. No one buy anymore. I'll make my own Christmas ball. I'll do one myself, but it's too late now. But next year, I'll do my own Christmas ball. Bauble. And I'll copy that one because it's me. But I'll just change it up a bit. And then we'll see what time it is. But I'll do it way better than that.
I know for a fact, right, this is what makes me laugh. She's laying in bed all night fuming about somebody else potentially making money off her. Do you know what I mean?
Because you know that bauble, to look at it, but in real life, it's shabby as fuck. I'd never pay 20 quid. You'd be looking to pay a £5 at the maximum, so they're ripping you off anyway. You should all report them. They brought out me. Trading standard.
It's the Gemma Collins collection. Is it really the Gemma Collins collection? Okay, that would make sense. Thank you, Tracy.
Imagine, it's like them doing one of Evil Queen. And then everyone's like, oh my God, I've seen Evil Queens. But, you know, I wonder what Evil Queen would do.
Probably those black chairs there.
And the fact is, they're selling them because they look like me. It's a double of me. Anyway, we're not going to talk about the stupid, lightweight, chubby baubles. It's Gemma Collins. It's not me. And he's like, isn't that people that make the
There we go, guys. That's CLA ranting about the baubles. To be honest, I didn't really like it. I wouldn't have paid, how much was it? 17, I wouldn't have paid 17 quid for that. You want to see the bauble? Jane, type in on the FYP, CLA bauble, Christmas bauble. It's self-care range. I wouldn't pay that. That's a lot of money, isn't it, guys, for a Christmas decoration? Even for Gemma Collins. I mean, like, you know, Gemma Collins, like, she isn't like an A-list celebrity or an icon or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? If it was like someone like Marilyn Monroe or someone iconic, I could understand £17. But Gemma Collins, thank you, Ace Game. Thank you, darling. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll get Juicy in the box. I do like Gemma Collins. Thank you, Janine, darling. Thank you, Ace Games. But I like Gemma Collins. I think she's hilarious. But I don't know. Gemma Collins bauble. They're sold out, Miss Red. I know they're sold out. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, darling. Well, obviously it's worked, did it? You love GC. Oh, yeah, I think she's funny. I really think she's funny. Right, guys, so we're going to move on from CLA. Where's that next video? So I'm going to play a video here, and this one is G Crew. So I'll play this and then I'll react to it while I'm playing it. So obviously everybody's seen it. It's all over the FYP. Yeah, why would you want Gemma Collins on your Christmas tree? Do you know what I mean? Right, here we go.
Red in the polar post was behind me. Exactly, I could, mate, switch her up. Why don't someone get a fucking hitman or something? Or why doesn't someone just replace her? Like, Candy would be so much better than someone like her. Someone that actually...
Do you know what, right, guys? When I heard this, like, do you know, I've spoken previously about big creators, how, like, you know, they'll do anything, you know, for cloud gifts and everything like that. And I don't class any of them as friends. You know, I've got my friends. Thank you, Laura, darling. And, you know, they're my friends. And I've got no interest in making or being friends with any TikTok creators because they'll sell you out for a uni. Do you know what I mean? But I really like G Crew. And I kind of like believe he was misunderstood and things like that. Obviously, you know, he's had a couple of rants about me, which is fair enough. I don't mind. You know, I can't sit here and talk about everybody and not expect people to talk about me. My camera's zoomed in. It's not zoomed in, darling. But thank you for letting me know. But the camera's fine. It's because it's closer. What was I going to say? But this really upset me because out of all the FYP shows, I believe that I've offered him a lot of support in here. And when he asked me to promote his music, I was happy to do that to help him out. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to throw it in his face or anything like that because I literally would do anything for anybody. You know, I don't mind, you know, if you're asking me to do you a favour, I'm going to do it if it's going to help you and, you know, help whatever you've got going on and things like that. And he did. He asked me and I helped him and I didn't mind, you know, and I think FYP shows, I think we've given him a lot of support in here. And the switch up again is crazy. Thank you, everybody, for the love. The switch up's crazy because I've done nothing to him. You know what I mean? 1 minute he likes me, 1 minute he's asking me to help him, and the next minute he's saying things like that. Like, and like to say I need a hitman, like that hurt. When I seen it this morning, you know, it kind of like, I was like, wow. I mean, I don't think he means it. I'm not going to sit here and say he means, you know, what he's saying. But it's still not nice to hear because there's other FYP hosts, especially Evil Queen, and that have actually done things to him as where I've tried to help him. And he, you know, is said that about me. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not going to sit here and blast the man. I'm not going to do it. Because, you know, I do think, and I would like to believe, you know, that he doesn't mean it. He's trying to stay relevant. Well, to become relevant, you're going to knock somebody down that has had nothing but your best interests at heart. and that's the lengths that you're willing to go to be relevant, to be spoken about on the FYP. And I think it's really, really sad, and it shows where your morals are at, really, G Crew. Like I say, we've had our ups and our downs, but, you know, I genuinely was there for you and wanted to help you, and I had no ulterior motives other than to help you, because at the time I believe you was going through a bad place, you know, he was in a bad place, and I wanted to just, you know, elevate you and any way that I could. And yeah, I just feel really let down by this, but I hope it was worth it. You know, you've got 2.7 thousand people in here, and I hope that that little bit of clout that you was after or whatever, because I don't understand why you would say it, because I've done nothing to you apart from be kind and be nice to you. Just another one really jumping on the bandwagon, isn't it? Right, where's that video gone now?
A red and a purple pencil is beyond me.
Hi, Jamie.
Exactly. I could, mate, switch her up. Why don't someone get a fucking hitman or something? Or why doesn't someone just replace her? Like, Candy would be so much better than someone like her. Someone that actually has sense, experience. The opinion actually means something at the end of it. You know what I mean? Because she don't know what the fuck she's talking about, bro. Some dusty little sket, mate, that sits there thinking she's special, mate. You know what I mean? She.
Yeah, I think that's quite deep. Like, to call me a scat, like, I don't understand why you're calling me a scat, G Crew, because I'm far from a scat, you know. Despite what I do on TikTok and what I talk about on TikTok, I'm quite respected. And the last thing that I am is a scat. I don't throw it around, you know. I've been happy with a man for 10 years. And scat where I come from is basically an SLAG, you know. I just think, well, what can I say? What can I say? You know, well done. Well done. You've got a reaction, and I hope that you enjoy this reaction. I'm not going to go to war with you because I know that it's what you want, but I'm not going to have a war with you, G Crew, at all. To me, it's just another one that's jumped on the bandwagon of hashtag bring Miss Red down. But like I say, you can all try as much as you want. I'm still going to come here and do my thing. I can't help it if people want to watch me. You know, for these people, creators like G Crew, it's a views thing, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't be helped that people want to come here and watch me and they're not in your room. Do you know what I mean? It's not my fault. And I'm not the only FYP show either. There's many more. And one of them has had the worst things to say about you, darling.
You gotta sleep. The bill, bro. That ain't even a sleeper bill, mate. That's called a lazy motherfucker. That's what it's called. Yeah, someone needs to take that 10 years. Yeah, of course they do. I wish someone would just take it back. But it's not gonna happen, guys. It's literally a waste of energy. It is a waste of energy. Why do you think they don't entertain it, or they never, most of them never even showed me after that, you know? No, never even.
Because you wasn't on the FYP, G Crew. Like, why am I going to show videos of you when you ain't doing anything? You know, you took a break off TikTok, which I believed that which I believe you're entitled to, especially if you're going through mental health problems. You know, you took a long time off TikTok. I only really show people whether if it's they've said something bad or it's all over the FYP. You know, so what am I going to put about you on my FYP? I don't understand, you know. You've done nothing relevant to be put on the FYP. Sitting there battling Mr. UK TikTok official isn't going to get you on the FYP. You've got to think out the box. You get what I'm saying? And then, obviously you'd be on the FYP. It's not a popularity thing. It's what's popular on the FYP. Obviously this is popular on the FYP because you're using my name, because you know that I'm hated to get, it's clickbait basically, isn't it? Because like I say, I would like to believe it doesn't mean what he's saying, because I'm far from lazy. I've got a very busy life, darling. That's why I can only do 2 hours on TikTok and not sit there like the rest of you for hours on end battling, because I've genuinely got a life. I've got a lot of people to look after and I've got responsibilities. I'm a big grown fucking ass woman, not a little fucking boy. Sat in my bedroom bitching about a woman that's done nothing but try and fucking help you. So I'm far from lazy, mate.
Showing me after that, because I was a threat to him. Do you think you're something special? Yeah, I am actually. I don't need to think I am something special. I am. And if it came down to it, I'd be the only special one there. As well, because I don't deal with these fucking weirdos. Hi G, how are you?
No, but you deal with us, G Crew, when you want your music playing, don't you? You'll deal with me there.
Mate, how are you? Like, how many people's in their live now? Huh? Because I normally have 80. But because I'm talking about real life shit, mate, actual shit that makes sense as well, it's probably gone up, bruh. You know, and if I keep talking about them, it'll go up even more, and even more, and even more, and even more. And none of it makes no sense anyway, because everyone's going to watch it tomorrow, or fucking listen to the crap, or fucking, none of it makes no sense. I literally wasted my energy, just wasted my energy. 195 now, innit? Energy wasted, bruh. For what? Same outcome. Yeah, but this is Leah, this is it, right? I could pull the mic across, yeah? I can mean business, bro. Yeah, because I can mean business. I can mean serious business. You know what I'm saying? I could pull up the fucking FYP lot and fucking do it myself. Hell no.
I'm sorry, it's just jealousy, G Crew. You know, you've done really well on this app. And you've earned a fortune doing it, and you have been really generous with what you give back to people, but you've done well on this app, and I don't understand why you sat there, you know, digging me out. I don't get it. I don't understand. He's done this so you talk about him, but we're going to talk about him, so obviously he's got what he wants, hasn't he? But there's a way of doing it, like calling somebody a scat, saying they need a hitman, fat shaming me isn't the way to do it. There's no morals there. You're saying that, I'm this bad person. What makes you different to me? You know, only you're digging somebody out that actually wanted to help you. You know better, mate. No better at all.
Oh, I'm not a fucking reach. You know what I'm saying? But they are, bro. They are ease. When someone uses that horrible word, they are the definition of it, mate. Go on then. Nathan, what do you mean? See what I mean? Nate's here for me to do an FYP show, mate. Nathan, get a grip, mate. Sounds like jealousy.
That's exactly what it is, jealousy.
Please get. Are you saying, Nathan, mate? Alright, you got my attention now. You got my attention now, Nathan. Are you saying, mate, that I am jealous of some overweight slob that seems to sit there like Jabba the Hutt all day and run other people down and have slag off matches? Are you taking the piss, mate? I would rather cut off my own fucking wood, bro, than be like any of these people. I mean it. And then I'd fucking feed you it just for having to cut it off in the first place, bro. Please do not tell me that IL could ever be jealous of underachieving micropeenie. I can't say that word. Don't say that word, bro. Fuck it. You lot get me ratty now, mate. Don't make me start, bro. I'll lose it. Are you talking about? I'm talking about Jabba the Up, mate. The one with the red hair. The red in the pedestal is behind me.
1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Like I've said what I've got to say. Like, I don't care about being fat shamed. I know that I'm a lot heavier than your girlfriends, but it doesn't bother me. I've been called fat. I get dragged every day of the week. It goes, and it's sad that I've become desensitized to it. Do you know what I mean? But it upset me what you were saying, because I think the last message I sent you was happy birthday. Do you know what I mean? I just think when you go into them lengths, especially to someone that's done nothing but try and help you, I think it's horrendous. But that's the thing, isn't it? People have got a green light now to go at me. And, fortunately, when you're dragging Miss Red and being hateful towards Miss Red, I speak about myself as a second person because it's a TikTok character in it. You get views, you get clout, you get pats on the back for it. And that's the sad reality, isn't it, of the situation. But I promise you, G-Crew, I'll never speak to you again after that. Thank you, fair enough. After what you've just said, and whether you've done it to wind me up, because I know G-Crew trolls, I'll never speak to you again. Not that you'll be bothered, but you're just another one ticked off the list that's disappointed me. Yeah. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Bella. And I don't want anybody to hate him for it. I really don't. Don't unfollow him. Don't hate him for it. It's just TikTok. It's what is it? It's the art of war. The art of views, the art of gifts, and I'm just a casualty in that. And of what it is what it is, and I ain't gonna sit here and have a war with you, G-Crew. You'll see this and you'll respond to it, and I don't care because I'm not clapping back. I'm just really disappointed in the whole hitman thing, and that's it really. Yeah. Okay, bud. It was hard. I mean, me and G-Crew's not best of friends. We've never been best of friends, but I did respect him. I had a lot of respect for him, especially when he was going through what he went through, because it was upsetting to watch. It's not nice to see anybody go through, what he went through with the whole mental health. It really isn't, but I don't wish him any hate. I wish him all the success. And that's it really. I thought that was a real Mr. UK TikTok official that I was going to tell him to piss off. Sticks and stones and all that. Is what it is. Crack on. Call me every day of the week, I don't care. Because people are still in here watching, despite many hate campaigns and blame Red and people putting their little seeds out there and things like that. I don't give a fuck about what any of you have got to say. I've got an amazing community. I've got amazing friends, and I ain't going anywhere. So crack on with whatever you want to do, whatever you're a part of. Don't care. Yeah. Like, do you know what it is, right? Right, do you know what it is? Just because I'm sat at these views, it doesn't mean it pays. And I think a lot of people, a lot of creators, they see these views as each viewer is potentially a gift. Do you know what I mean? That's why they're so obsessed with getting me off. They're so obsessed with my room. It's not what I say or what I do, because they wouldn't be coming to me and asking me to help them, right? It's the fact that if I'm not here, then you guys go elsewhere. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm not sat here, I'm not pushing you all every day of the week. I'm not sat here battling from morning till night. You know, I'll ask for a heart me, I'll do a battle with a friend, and then I'll come off. And I could sit here day in, day out with these numbers that I sit on, and I could fucking milk everybody dry, but I don't want to do that. I've never wanted to do it. You know, I just want to come on here and do my 2 hours and be left the fuck alone. Like, these people, seriously. Anyway, moving on from that. Where are we going to go next? So this is DG and this is on Princess Clips. Now we need a photographer for the naked bounce-a-thon. This was funny, this was.
Hello, Anastasia speaking. How can I help?
Hello there, sorry for bothering you on this fine Monday afternoon.
No worries, how can I help?
I'm just inquiring that it says photographer on your website, but it doesn't really have any details.
Okay, what kind of details?
So we have a party every 2 weeks. It's a freedom party. It's for ages 60 to 70, and it's for our fitness and our health. And we do this naked, and we do have a chaperone, and we have a bouncy castle and a DJ. So I'm looking for a photographer so we can build a website and we can put obviously your photographs on our website, and yes, basically take photos for us. You are actually the second person I've called. The first person, in a nice way, told me to piss off. So we're just asking, obviously, if this would be something you're interested in.
I see. Can I just confirm, you mentioned the party everyone will be naked?
Yes, we will, yes.
I see. Apologies, this is not something I'll be comfortable with photographing. Apologies.
There'll be no touching, there'll be no asking for I mean, one of them, Steve, he's a bit of a pest, but he won't touch you unless you have permission.
I see. Apologies, it's not something I can help with.
Okay. Apologies, this is not something I'm comfortable with.
See, we speak about DG on here because he makes FYP and he's putting content out there, isn't he? Thank you, Brittany. You know, whether you love him or hate him for content, and especially making people laugh. I know some of you were rolling your eyes and that's your opinion. He does try and bring, funny content to TikTok. Do you know what I mean? You need the Graham video with DJ. Everyone's played that though. Everyone's already played it. Like I say, despite what you think of him, he's trying to bring funny content to TikTok, and it's hard to do, but he does it regardless. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Bella. And for content, I think is number one for content. You know, he was on top form yesterday, made my day. Yeah, it's funny. I don't like Grandad, Catherine. The Grandad, it freaks me out. I'm not a fan of the Grandad. It's the only thing I don't like, the Grandad, but a lot of people love it, right? Yeah, are you still cackling over Mo String? Thank you, Bella, darling. Thank you. Yes. So there we go. There's G Crew and his pranks. So we're going to play this one now. Alpha Bar is deeply upset by Wicked rejected them. They then say their online footprint has ruined their career.
I'm sorry that I feel like shit. I can't help it. I'm not having a good day today. I don't think everyone understands how much I love Wicked. They don't even get it. They don't actually get it. No one gets how much I love.
Oh, did I say G Crew? Sorry, guys. I meant DG. You know what I like? I get my words mixed up. And that is proof that I can't help it. It's something that I do regularly. If you watch me enough, you'll know that I get words mixed up. I meant to say one thing and then I'll say another. But it's the ADHD brain. I've got like 50 conversations going on in my head. And those of you that know me know that I can't help it. I apologise, I meant DG, not G Crew. It's a good job you know me, innit? For those of you that don't know me that are new to the room, I say today, but I really mean tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you.
I think people just find it funny. I mean, that's fine. Find it funny. A story that I've related to. Fucking hell. No, don't fucking cry. Fuck's sake, bitch. Oh, you, it's me. Can't be fucking arsed today. So I can't actually help it crying, it's just coming out. Stay strong, lads. I am so depressed.
Do you know what, guys? I will always keep it real in here and I won't just jump on something for the sake of, being popular or looking like I'm an amazing person. But I do feel a little bit sorry for Alpha Bar, only because they really have damaged their digital footprint, and to do it at such a young age, I think it's the reality sinking in, because I have got empathy in me and I am an empath. Do you know what I mean? And I just feel like, yeah, she's fucked it basically. I think that she's done a lot, she's said a lot, and it's something you can't take back or recover from. Do you know what I mean? And it's all her own doing. It's all her own doing. I think she had this massive platform at such a young age, immaturity, making wrong decisions, saying wrong things, being manipulative, and it's massively backfired because I know, and you can see with Alpha Bar, that they love the dramatics and the music and things like that. Yeah, greedy as well, lies and everything else. Like, if my TikTok career finished today, I'm going out in the real world and I'm doing something else, and I'm 43, so it doesn't matter to me. I've already had my careers and things like that. This is just a bonus for me. But with her life's just started. I agree with that FYP, lack of parental guidance and guidance as well, but I agree with that too, Lisa. She is her own worst enemy, but I can't help having a little bit of empathy in me, but because her career in social media is gone, she has got herself to blame. I'm not saying that she's, she hasn't got herself to blame. She has. Lady in Black said plenty of us tried to help you. Yeah, they just thought they were bigger and better and knew everything. But like I say, when you want to be involved in music and drama and productions and TV, unfortunately, she'll never be seen as anything other than a laughing stock now. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Gizmo. Do you get what I'm saying? And it is sad. It's very, very sad. Cazdog, I will respect pronouns, whether I believe or not. I'm still going to respect pronouns because of the, you know, the rest of the trans community. I'm talking about Alpha Bar Rainbow Bright. I think that they're going to end up with, you know, having to get a regular schmegular job, you know, which isn't a bad thing because, you know, it'll make her humble and come back down to earth with a bang. Do you know what I mean? But I do believe anything social media wise, it's gone. And the thing is, like I say, she had such an amazing opportunity because for her age, her platform was humongous, you know. But yeah, fucked it basically. Getting a job in this day and age is so difficult. It is, Tamsel, like, can you believe, like, years ago we used to laugh at people, when, I'm not saying you did, but people used to laugh at people working at McDonald's, but now the wages are amazing. And so is like the, excuse me, so is like the, what's the word, guys? What's the word? Retirement benefits and things like that. You know, you've got to be pretty clued up to be able to work at McDonald's now. They don't just take anybody on. You know, you got to fucking have degrees and fucking IQs of 700. I don't fucking know how it works, but yeah. I remember I applied for a job in Aldi's and I didn't even get a fucking call back because I didn't meet the criteria. Do you know what I mean? And that's the truth. I weren't intelligent enough to work in fucking Aldi. I didn't even pass getting a fucking interview. So these people, thank you, Kate darling, that are working in Aldi's, McDonald's and places like that, don't look down on her. Yeah, I'm going to play Luna's video. I'm going to play it. Have you seen Joey? I have. I played it yesterday, Shani. Did you fail too, Scottish girl? Oh, what did he do? So basically, Alpha Bar's upset that they're cancelled, basically. You know, they are cancelled. Thank you, Emma. Well, as close as you can be. You know, she's still got some support there, which I'm glad she has, because, you know, everybody needs a little bit of support. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I think she's done on here, really. I don't know what else she's going to do. Prefer paper applications instead of online myself. I agree, Crystal. I agree. You've got to be fucking Albert Einstein to fill out an online application. I struggle. Can't do it. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you, darling. Do you agree with me, guys, about the Alpha Bar one? I was overqualified because I used to have my own business. I'm housekeeping manager, but never been a housekeeper. You used to walk around town and see a job in the window. I know. It's like here where I am in Birmingham, the job prospects are terrible unless you want to work in a factory or it's mainly factory work, I'm not going to lie. Hello, Joey, darling. Thank you for the heart, mate. Because there's a lot of, like, you know, Young's factory, like fish factories and things like that. Yeah, in Grimsby. So there's not a lot of prospects here, but when you go to somewhere like York or London, you see jobs in the window, you know, and you never see anything like that around here. It's crap. It's part of the reason why we're moving out of the town, to be honest, because there's nothing here. You can't further yourself in any way. Are you actually supporting Alpha Bar? I'm not supporting Alpha Bar. I'm giving my honest opinion on the fact that for being so young, they've destroyed their career in entertainment, basically. You know, so it's not me supporting Alpha Bar, it's me having an opinion and a little bit of empathy and, you know, and saying it's your own fault. But I do feel a little bit sorry for her because she's so young and her career's gone before it even started, you know. And being from the entertainment industry myself, I couldn't imagine not being able to do what I did, you know, singing and stuff like that. I am still moving. Thank you, Rox. I couldn't imagine not being able to get up on a stage and, you know, entertaining and things like that. Oh, horrendous to think about. But I've done it. I've done it all. It's called You're a Decent Human Being Having Empathy. I think that's what it is, you know, Purple Lady. It's my mum brain, you know, because I always think about how would I feel if it was my children in that position. You know, they had this massive social media career and, you know, they were super, you know, infamous, famous, whatever you want to say. And they was in that position, but they would never have been because I wouldn't have let them get there in the first place. Do you know what I mean? I do believe, even though I think Maria's okay, I don't think Maria has guided Alpha Bar in the best way that she could have done it. But then again, would Alpha Bar have listened? You know? So I am coming from a mum perspective, and I think people need to realise this sometimes. You know, I'm not just a bitch that's, you know, sat on a kitchen stool, you know, being a gossip. I try and look at it from different perspectives. You know, because if my kids had fucked up big time, I'd want people to give them a chance, you know what I mean? But I think Alpha Bar's gone past that, unfortunately. Thank you, Jade. I don't know, Sue Marie? I don't know. Like, if Alpha Bar fucks up, I'm still going to play her, you know what I mean? It's FYP, but I'm just seeing, you know, it's sunk in, you know, she realises what she's done. And I think that she, in her own head, she believed that, no, I'm not going to get cancelled, you know. She believed that it would never happen, and it has done, you know, because she always used to boast, I've got 400,000 followers, you know, I ain't going anywhere, I've got this amazing army, amazing platform, but yeah, Susan, there are worse mothers out there than Maria. I'm not saying Maria's a bad mom, Susan, I'm just saying that Alpha Bar, I don't believe, you know, has probably had the guidance that she should have probably had, but would Alpha Bar have listened? Do you know what I mean? What about the father? I don't know about the father, Pineapple. It's because people were talking about it in my comments. That's why I brought it up, you know. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you think, everybody? What do you think? People forget once you put your life on social media, they're forever. Yeah, exactly. It's digital footprint. And this is why I don't want to be involved in the drama anymore, because my digital footprint's quite bad on here as well. And it's embarrassing. I don't want to leave a legacy. I say legacy like I'm a legend, but I don't want my granddaughter to grow up in 10 years and to see her grandma on TikTok and, you know, having beef with Delusive Angie and Evil Queen, you know. London Town is mine. I feel sorry for her. Who do you feel sorry for? London. Who do you feel sorry for, darling? Tilly. I suppose I do in a way. Yeah, because I didn't ever want to get or be involved in stuff like that, you know, but shit happens, what can you do? But at least I'll own it. She says, Nam, what was you thinking about? I'll tell her the fucking truth. That was a cunt. Do you know what I mean? We need some polls. I know, but what are we going to do a poll about? I'm tired. I'm not thinking properly today. Thank you, TikToker. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Mary's Makeup. What was that comment? Joseph, no, you're a good person. Don't think we have seen anything that would paint you in a bad light. If we feel sorry for Alpha Bar. Okay, so guys, do you feel sorry for Alpha Bar? Happy face, yes. Happy face, yes, you feel sorry for her. Sad face, you don't. Oh, my bracelet got caught on my hand. I mean, she's a dick, right? Let's be honest. Do you know what I mean? 93 people feel sorry for her. I bet Alpha Bar's voted for herself. Because all the creators are in here watching. They just don't make themselves known. Do you know what I mean? I know Em sits in here watching because she like knows everything that's going on from start to finish. Evil Queen watches. So she can dig me out later for some upset. Thank you, TikToker. Thank you. Guys, we've got 2.9k people. Can you please tap the screen and get your hearties in? I know I was late this morning, but I've been punished enough now. Thank you, everybody. I know, yeah. They all watch, then complain. I know. And you know what, right? Like, I'm sorry to put this back round on me again, right? But it is my platform and it is the Misread show, whatever you want to call it. But I have been held so accountable for being biased and favouriting people and not talking about my friends. And I've like literally had the roughest time being an FYP host. Do you know what I mean? And like everybody else does their FYP, which is fair enough. You know, I do love it. I'm not going to lie. I watch a majority of them, not all of them. And everyone's the same. And I'm the fucker that's been dragged for months and months. Misread's bias, Misread's this. But everyone's the fucking same, you know? Yeah, we'll talk about, obviously, because everyone's been super invested in this Scout Slayer business. Like, so Scout Slayer, she's had the most to say about me and, you know, loads of opinions on what I do in here, which is fine. I don't mind. But now, the stuff that you've accused me of, you're doing. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you've accused me of being biased. Now you're doing the same. You know, so now you can relate to where I've been. I hope you can relate to it. You know, it's hard. It's hard when, you know, one of your friends has done fucked up and you got to come on here and you got to call them out. It's not easy. Because you are the best. Oh, thank you, Anton. Her live last night was disgusting. To be honest, I was getting sent screen records because I was at the hospital, so I couldn't watch the live. Do you know what I mean? But I got screen records, and it's just laughable. It's really laughable because last week she was in my DMs begging it up, trying to be my mate, and then all of a sudden I get blocked. Not that I'm going to cry about it. I'm not going to lose sleep about it, but she's a massive flipper. She goes where public favour is. A lot of people on TikTok, right, including big creators specifically, will go where the majority and the public favour is. And that is facts. Facts. And that's what she does. Goes where public favour is, and that's the end of it. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about that Scout Slayer. Like, you know, she sat there and she's had opinions on everybody's behaviour, which is fair enough. It's what we do on an FYP show, right? Big love, my top girl. Sending love to Gavin, darling. Love you. What was I saying? You know, she's dubbed people out for saying this, dubbed people out for saying that. And, you know, she supports EQ, which is fine. You know, if you want to support EQ, do that. But don't be dragging us or this person, that person for bad behaviour when you support one of the biggest fucking bad behavoured people on TikTok. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, and for those people that say to me, oh, well, you forgive EQ, yeah, for an easy fucking life. Do you know what I mean? I'll be honest with you, my morals have dropped for TikTok many times. But, you know, in the real world, would I associate with somebody who said something like that? Never. Never, ever, ever. But it's TikTok, you know. And I've admitted to it. But don't come for other people and their behaviour when, you know, you're team EQ. It makes no sense. I ain't here to say who people should be supporting and who isn't. But don't ever be calling me a fucking flip-flop, biased again. Because I know loads of people that have been blocked from your life for having an opposite opinion or they're going against what you're saying. Do you know what I mean? You block everybody. Fucking everybody gets blocked. I only block people that fucking abuse me or the mods. You could, how many times do I open boxes and people disagree? You know? It's facts. Facts. I know it's facts around these ways. But at least I know that she can never fucking come for me again for being biased, because she's the biggest fucking biased on the app. Thank you, official Mark. Thank you, darling. I'm named. What do you mean, Buffy? What do you mean you're named? She was, I mean, it was only how long ago, last week or the week before, she was disgusted and EQing other people. And this week, she's teamed them, you know, because, and she was waiting for that moment to get back in there. She was waiting for that moment to be at the popular table with the popular kids. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm named. Wait, what are you named in, Buffy? I'm named after the Slayer. I don't get that, darling. I don't get that, sorry. Oh, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Sorry, darling, it takes a while to sink in. Do you know what I mean? But again, so I use this as an example, like, you know me and Dilly Savanji ain't like that at all. Do you get what I'm saying? We ain't like that. But she's sat in there slagging Angie off while EQ's in the box. And Angie's EQ's done. Do you get what I'm saying? And then to deflect off EQ and everybody else, she's bringing up Alex up. And then she went at fucking empty as well. Goes at me. Well, don't be fucking trying it, because I'll be fucking showing videos of you. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to Christmas market, darling. I don't like markets at Christmas because they're too busy. Yes, I like to go markets where there's nobody about. I don't like waiting. Petition to get Ange, Lion refund. Slayer is just a nobody. Do you know what though? I don't like to say nobody's a nobody. I don't like to say that she's a nobody, because obviously I believe she's, you know, everyone's a somebody, right? But she's a fucking flip-flop. I need a Mayfair blue because I'm stressed out now. Yeah, it's her fault why I say trigger warning. Do you know what I mean? Remember she come at me that time, right, guys? I'm going to have a fucking rant now. Remember she come at me that time, right, because I went putting trigger warnings up in my life. Do you know what I mean? And now I make a conscious effort to say fucking trigger warning. But at the end of the day, you're all adults in here. You know? Not yet, Clover. Why do we need to be saying trigger warning every 5 minutes? I was disgusted that Miss Red never put trigger warning up. I was affected. But you watched the whole fucking live, but you was affected. Do you know what I mean? I don't sit in lives that I'm affected. I get the fuck out of there. I click the button at the top. Exit. Bye. I ain't going to sit in there and stay fucking affected. And then she's making fucking videos. Miss Red affected my mental... No, you affected your own mental health by sitting in here and listening to the fucking shit that's coming out of my mouth. I know exactly, Martin. See, I'm on the warpath now because I've just remembered everything. It's come back to my head. And this is why I had a couple of days off TikTok, because I'm not going to lie, I am a little bit on the fucking edge. Guys, I'm a little bit on the fucking edge because I'm due to explode any minute because of all the fucking hypocrisy and double standards, all the fucking hate I've had on here. And people call us a clique, da 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 da. It's pretty obvious where the real fucking clique is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Fucking grief I've had for 2 years doing this fucking page. And now they're all doing it and they're fucking worse. Don't fucking come for me anymore. Nobody come for me anymore because I'll fucking tell you all about it. Thank you I deserve all the red love hearts, darlings, because I've had a terrible time on TikTok getting slandered all over the place. I can't take any more chill pills, I'm out. I'm done. Yes, the Jill Pearls. Anyone's screen stretched. My phone's fucked up. Tilly had my phone and I don't know what she's done to it. I've had a couple of messages saying your phone's fucked. Who pissed on her cornflakes? I didn't, but I fucking would if I had the chance. I don't give a fuck about having an easy ride on TikTok anymore. Do you know what I mean, Alicia? I mean, the fact, right, that I've got people in here that couldn't fucking stand me a couple of months ago that didn't like me. Do you know what I mean? They were saying bun misreads. They're in here now, and one of them's my fucking mods because they can fucking see what's going on. Do you know what I mean? They know the fucking truth for situations. I'm putting my foot down. I've had enough. Thank you, Sammy. I'll play a video, actually. Let me find it. Where the fuck's that video gone? One minute, everybody. Thank you guys for the love. I do deserve it, to be fair. Slandered all over the place.
Not big up EQ at all.
This is the person we're talking about, guys.
Far away from bigging up EQ. Big up EQ. Big up Zach the Brat. Lots of love. Not big up EQ at all. Far, far, far away from bigging up EQ. Big up EQ. Big up Zach the Brat. Lots of love.
This is who we're talking about. She was in my fucking inboxes last week trying to be my fucking mate, asking how I am, am I okay? Whatever. And then, you know, this whole Pearl situation happened. Thank you, Nat, which, like, again, I will say, it wasn't me. And the cheeky bitch blocked me. Do you know what I mean? Because it was her opportunity to fucking jump on the other side and fucking... I can't with these people. I mean, big whoever you want up, but don't be fucking coming for me and my friends and other people. You know what I mean? Fucking flippity flop. Absolute flippity flop. Who blocked me? Scout Slayer? I'll never fucking live it down. Imagine getting blocked by the Scout Slayer. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't follow that? Yeah, fucking the most biased FYP news. Well, it's just another one for EQ's collection and it to spin the narratives out there. So basically, Scout Slayer's FYP it'll be slagging me off, Alex, whoever's connected to me. I think she's had a go at MT as well, cheeky bitch. Yeah, so it'll just be slagging us off really and highlighting our behaviour, but leaving everybody who she bigs up behaviours off there. Pearl, oh yes, Pearl. She was in Pearl's chat last week because I was in Pearl's lives and she was loving Pearl off. Remy, yeah, I think they fell out as well, didn't they? Thank you. I love Australia too. I love Australia around these ways. I won't be watching her. I know a lot of people that like, thank you, Sunshine, for the butterflies. A lot of people like, we're like, oh yeah, her show's good. You know, it's non-biased. It's fucking the most biased room going. It's just a Miss fucking Red and the Click hate life, you know? But that's all I've got to say really on the situation. I don't really want to give her the clout. Really, if I'm honest with you. Because anyone that slags Miss Red, Alex and co-off are going to get views. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Queen, darling. Thank you for the hat. And that's the way TikTok works. Hence why G-Crew had to go at me whenever he had to go at me. Because you slag Miss Red off, you get a green light, you know, to do that. Never heard of her. Not many people have, Joanna, to be honest. I'll try that. Try it, little Mo. Try it. Just do loads of hate videos of Misread and the views and the fucking likes will go boom. You probably get gifted fucking lines and universes on the videos as well, darling. I'm still sitting here and I'm sitting here strong. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Angie. Let's watch. Oh, yeah, the Luna.
Keep it all.
Shut up, you fucking flip-flop.
Adam.
And I wish people would stop bigging up her makeup as well, because the makeup's terrible. There, I said it, and that's as mean as I'm going to get. Makeup's fucking terrible. Can we start having a bit of honesty on TikTok, please? And stop blowing smoke up people's arses just for being, you know, blowing a bit of smoke up people's arses. I don't even do makeup like that with my fucking eyes closed, do you know what I mean? And I'm fucking shit at makeup.
You know who the absolute worst fucking...
Not Colette. Who's Colette? Why you write Colette in the comments? I'm talking about fucking Scouse Slayer, the flip-flop. Right, where's Luna? Some of these pages, you know.
Pieces of shit.
Annette. Right, where's that? Guys, let me find the video. Let me find the video. I don't know why they keep on going out of my saved. 1 minute. Oh, was it that one?
Hi,
Guys, rant's over now. I'm back in the room. 1, 2, 3.
everyone. So this is an uploading of when I was in a status quo pop video called The Way It Goes in summer 1999. And it was recorded in Kingston in the Bentall Shopping Centre, West London, Kingston upon Thames. And I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. It was 25 years ago. So see if you can spot me with Rick Parfitt doing hair flicks and dancing around. And I've got a lot of happy memories of that day. It was really good fun. Enjoy the video, folks.
Where is she?
Hi,
Where is she? 1 minute, let me find her. I didn't see her.
An uploading of where I just happened to be in and I've got a lot of happy
Is that her there? Oh, was she at the end? Is that her at the end? Oh, that's her there at the end. Go on, Luna, darling. She's just the gift that keeps on giving, isn't she? Fucking hell. No, fair play to her. Come on now. The way she was fucking rocking that out. It's real, Crystal Love. Can we move? All right there, right? She's moving great. I've just clicked onto that. Mind you, it was 20 years ago, weren't it? It was 20 years ago. And I mean, I've got arthritis, so I have good days and bad days. Some days I can't raise my arms and the next I can do the fucking okey dokey. Do you know what I mean? That's the way it works with when you've got disabilities. You know, you have bad days. So she probably weren't as bad as what she is now. But fucking fair play to you, Luna, darling. Can you start? Oh, thank you, Sean. Can you start tagging me in stuff? So my page is it's at misread_FYP. Misread's FYP cants. Right, let me have a look. I've just got a WhatsApp through.
That was homophobic. Shut up, man.
Bruv, seriously, shut up, bruv. Me telling people that they're unbreedable because they come for people's kids, not me being homophobic. You lot,
But no one's coming for your kids. We're coming for your parenting, or lack of, should we say.
you LGBT people, you don't get upset over everything. No one's like being homophobic. Shut up, man. The fuck? The breeding part. Yeah, the breeding part, what? That wasn't me being homophobic. I said the unbreedables, the people that come for people's kids are the ones that can't have any, and I don't get it. Yes, what's homophobic about that? Am I talking about...
Are there any mothers in the chat?
See, unbreed, I don't know if you're listening to this, unbreedable to me is somebody that's like, no one would look at twice, do you know what I mean? That's what I would class as unbreedable, do you know what I mean? Because different things mean different things, you know, in different places. Do you know what, do you get what I'm saying? That's what I get off this video. It's, you're too ugly, basically. 1 minute.
I think she's an absent mother, like, because she's going on like it's people who can't have children that are criticising me. Do any parents in the chat think her behaviour is acceptable at the school football ground?
LGBT people, please do not stop with that narrative, man.
Look at all these mums in the chat that are agreeing, saying that they think you're a disgrace too, so they've actually got children. There you go. Read the room.
And come up my life, like,
I don't even need to come for this person because they're making a show of themselves. They're doing enough damage to themselves, you know.
Seriously, you're not gonna get me mad. I can't say anything against the LGBT people, but they could be racist. They can. Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
And like, do you know, guys, do you know, like, obviously, if EQ say, thank you, Kat, if EQ say something that I agree with, I'm going to agree with it, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say, I don't agree with that, just because I don't like her. Like I say, if I ever see on my FYP and I agree with something that she says, I'm going to play it and I'm going to agree with her, right? Whether I like her or not. So if, and please don't think like me and Torian are best mates, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the case. But if I hear something and I agree with what's being said, or this is my opinion on a situation, I'm not being biased, you know what I mean? But so unbreedable, where I'm from, like, and my understanding of it is, wouldn't look at you twice, you know, you can't get a man to lay down with you or something like that. Do you know what I mean? That's what it means to me. Right, let me carry on playing it. But however people take this, it's up to them. If you think that's what she meant, it's slang. If you think that's what she meant, you're entitled to that opinion. But that is, according to me and what I knew, that is, no, sorry, that is how I would look at it. Me personally.
So look at all these mums who think you're disgraceful. And they can bring life into the world and they think you're absent.
Anyways, I'm gone.
Yeah, go and look after the kid that you're so proud of squishing out of you know what. What's that add to you? Oh my god, this woman annoys me. Anyone seen her? She sits there with that one big going like that. It's disgusting. Disgusting.
Thank you, guys.
Honest to God, when I see that, I'm like,
unbreedable to me means undateable. That's what I thought.
Hello everyone, how we all doing, peeps? Again, I thought I'd just jump on and have a little chat on here. See that you're at your old tricks again, Taurine? You never stop, woman, do you? You big bad girl, you big bad woman, you big bad baddie. You never stop, do you? You big bad G. Oh my God, you're such a big woman now, threatening the elusive Angie and her mother, her 80-year-old mother. Wow, you're a big bad girl, you know, Taurine, big bad girl. Well, here's one for you, Taurine, here's one. Let's see how big and bad you are when I put this to you. Why don't me and you do fight for, we can do it for charity.
There we go.
We can do it for anything. And you know what, Taurine, I promise you, I won't even go to the gym. How about that?
Oh, so that, right, let's do a poll. So, okay, depending on where you're from or how you want to take it, how would you take what Torian said, so unbreedable, right? Would you take it as you're too ugly to breed with, because I want to hear your opinion, or would you take it as being barren, right? And vote honestly. Happy face, yes, it means that you're too ugly, and no one will touch your sad face, no, it means barren. So, guys, I'm just going to get a drink of water. Right, I'm back, guys. Okay, you see that poll? It's 50-50. It's so close. I don't think we've had a poll that's ever been 50-50. Yeah, guys, the poll's 50-50. Thank you, Zoe, darling. Thank you. Yeah, 50-50 innit? Ends in 3 seconds. Actually, this side's winning. No, I'm not even going to say that it's 50-50. So people can interpret it how they want to interpret it. Do you know what I mean? Is it actually a phase? I don't know, but the way I took it was, you're too ugly. That's how I just listened to that. But like I say, you can take it however you want. Miss Red, have you covered the Dance for Jules trend? I haven't, darling. Put it in the Urban Dictionary. 1 minute. The Urban Dictionary. Yeah, we'll open the boxes. Only for 15 minutes though, guys. Right. Right. What does unbreedable mean, Urban Dictionary? What's the difference between Urban Dictionary and... Can someone tell me what the difference is, please? I'm not being ignorant. Urban is more slang terms. Right, okay, so that would make sense then. Right. Can someone do it for me? Because it's not working. Street urban talk, okay. So it can mean a majority. So you've got Oxford Dictionary, or Urban Dictionary. It means different things in different places, right? Means can't have children. Ask Alexa. Alexa, what does unbreedable mean?
From thecontentauthority.com. It means that something cannot be done or is not possible. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
No. I don't know what she's going to say. Right, so let's get this Urban Dictionary. 1 minute, guys. Oh, I've typed in unbeatable. Unbeatable. I'm not going to read out what the unbeatable means in the Urban Dictionary, but it says when a person's, nether regions, it's about that. I ain't reading that out, guys. Right, I can't type on this. Okay, so look, it was the Urban Dictionary, so unbreedable here. Right, guys. IDG, a person who is not sexually attractive. Your mum is so unbreedable. The only way she got you is by stealing. Oh, I ain't reading this out. Yeah, so the context is different things to different people. It was me was talking 2 on that live. Oh, okay, that Nikki. So that's what it states there. So Google's saying something and this is saying something. Urban is made up though. I think urban, like someone said, is like, it's a thing, right? Context, exactly. It's all about context, isn't it? And how people want to take it and what it means to different people, slang terms, update and slang. Yeah, street slang. Yeah, I get it. But I can understand, like, 100% why people would think otherwise. Do you know what I mean? I think it just depends on what walk of life you're from, really. I'm sorry, darling, you can't be a moderator. I've got 30 moderators. However, it's... made up word. No, it's on the Urban Dictionary, so it's not been made up if it's on the Urban Dictionary, is it? Urban is more the context of how we talk. Right, okay. Isn't everything made up because you're looking at it? Who was called bread? What do you mean, Molly? I don't get that. What do you mean bread? In my community, it means unattractive. Thank you, Clover, darling. Yeah, right, I thought it was like you too ugly to get someone to lay with you, do you know what I mean? We all get spite and anger. We do. Right, let's open the boxes. I just got asked to play the video. Morning, Ashley.
I just wanted to say, right, and I hope people don't jump on me in the comments, right, but obviously what Torian said, it was disgusting. I understand that. And I understand it affects a lot of people. But my question is, if you are having a back and forth with somebody and you're saying things to them, why does it affect the entire community, if that makes sense? Like, if you're saying things, you could say something about anything now and there'll be a community for it and it will affect that community, if that makes sense. Like, if you say something about somebody who is overweight, then you're affecting that community. If you're having an argument with somebody from a certain community, everybody's outraged, and then everybody who's not, and people who are not even part of those communities, will fire up lives about how everybody else is affected. When I'm not agreeing with what she said, it wasn't fair, it was disgusting. Personally, I wouldn't say anything like that, but I just don't understand why now everyone in that community is affected. And it just goes round and round in circles. You say something about somebody who's got, I don't know, red hair. Oh, you've affected ginger people. The whole ginger community is affected. You say, it just goes on and on and on. And it's only on TikTok. It doesn't happen in real life all the time. And it's just, it's quite annoying. I think what Torian said was directed at the people who were saying things about her, and I don't think that, in their defence, they weren't talking about her kids, but they were talking about her parenting or whatever they want to put it as. And I think for what Torian was saying was, it's the people who don't have children always seem to comment on her parenting. The words she used were wrong. I don't agree. It was absolutely disgusting. And maybe that's the way, in some areas, like people in London say a lot of words, but I don't even know what they mean or what they say. And they can be really derogatory, but it's your words that they're using in their community, in their everyday life. And I'm not saying that that's right, because it's not. It's wrong. But I just think on this app, every word you say gets scrutinised, it gets looked into, it gets held against you, it gets twisted. And before you know it, everybody's affected because of how many lives have gone on, how many people have spoke about it. Yeah, I get there needs to be awareness. There absolutely needs to be awareness because, a lot of people are affected by it. But, I'm rambling on a little bit now, but that's my point. Why you can't say things and then say the whole community is affected, and people who and part of those communities hold these lives, and then it's sort of selective, because if you said something misread and somebody doesn't like you, they'll have a live about it, how you've affected all these communities. But then if they did like you, they wouldn't hold that live about it, they wouldn't really comment on it, and it just goes round and round in circles.
Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. Like, everybody involved really is equally, you know, as bad. People shouldn't be talking on other people's parenting, you know, and, you know, vice versa. But I do understand why people would be upset with what was said, because people will take it differently, as where me, I was seeing it as, you know, you're too ugly to be touched. You know what I mean? As where some people in the comments might have taken it as barren. So I understand that it's like something that would cause this kind of conversation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And what you find happens is, so people have obviously asked, the only person who can clarify what she meant by it is Torian, and every time she has clarified it, no one believes it, and everyone will just say, no, you didn't mean that, you meant this, you meant that. Well, hang on, she said it, and there's only her who knows in what context she said it, and regardless of how many times she repeat it, and this is not just that situation, it's any situation, no matter how many times you relay what you meant by what you said in the heat of a moment, then nobody ever believes you. It's always going to get took the worst.
So somebody in the comments just said that's why people need to stop using slang. The thing is, Catherine, I do understand what you're saying, but it's people are from different walks of life, darling. Do you know what I mean? It's like I grew up on a council estate, so a lot of slang was used there, as other people weren't brought up in areas that probably use slang. So it's not a kind of thing that you can stop using if it's your way of life or how you was brought up or where you live. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just a way of life, you know. It's something that can't be stopped, can't be put up. You can't stop people from using slang.
No, I agree. I absolutely agree. But that's all I wanted to say. You know, it's just, you say something these days, and all of a sudden you've affected a whole community. And in my eyes, what affects all these communities is the people who aren't in the community constantly talking about it, and all the lives talking about it, and everybody making it worse, really. And like I said, Torian's in the box now, and like I said, there's only Torian who can say what she meant by what she said, and as much as she tries to get her point across, unfortunately now no one's going to believe it, because everybody who doesn't like her and everybody who's saying they're triggered by it or upset by it is just going to push the worst narrative out.
Yeah, I get that. It depends. TikTok's very selective. It depends on who says what and where the outrage is. Who's the outrage more, do you know what I mean? But obviously Torian's in the box. Torian, obviously, someone's asked me to play this video. Hi
guys.
Hello.
Basically, like, I'm not talking about people that like have infertility issues or anything like that. I'm specifically talking about the people that have continuously put my kids up, done fake profiles, spoke about my children, the likes of Angie, all these weird people. So my thing is, like, if the shoe fits, wear it. I'm not talking about people that have regular issues with conceiving. I wouldn't do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about the people who have just carried on talking about me or my kids. And that's it. If you know you haven't done that, I'm not addressing you. I'm not talking about you. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. And everyone just run with it. But yeah, the same. So after that, EQ done her FYP. Miss Red, can I just play 2 quick videos here? Because I just want to hear what you lot think. Because the same people that were outraged about me, I want to hear what they think about this, yeah? It's 2 videos. Give me a second. I'll play it now.
The thing with you people on TikTok.
And it was karma that her mum passed away because she introduced such a vile creature into the world. So it was like punishment from God, in my opinion. So Torian's mum was punished for her being so repulsive. Is she the one with the dead mother?
You lot do all the yappa, and then when people come at you lot, it's, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that.
Everybody believes in karma and all that on this app and goes, karma this, karma that, karma the other, you know. Her mother spewed a poisonous, venomous creature out of between bits and then was struck down as a result. That's why she always goes for Delusive Angie's mum, because she's jealous because she doesn't have a mum.
The reason why I said what I did, hello.
Who is you people, Torian?
Oh, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
So, what do you think I mean by you people, Alex? What do you think I mean?
I don't know. What do you mean by you people? Define you people.
One sec. I'm just gonna get the second part. The second part's even more disgusting. Yeah. Just give me a second. Sorry.
You were so.
Thank you, darling. Guys, can we MVP Jessie, please? Thank you for the kinds, darling.
And to your crackheads on the streets who are getting pregnant every day, you know what I mean? Like, it makes Lisa. Thank you. Oh my God, Lisa, thank you very much, my love. Thank you, Lisa.
I'm actually
make sure
just
to pin yourself, Lisa, and thank you so much. Thank you, my love. It's true though, isn't it? Some of these women who push your kids out and all of a sudden it makes them this amazing person. Remember, all that happened was they were bare, you know what, backed. That's all it is, you know. They act like they got a superpower because, like, they laid on the back and took someone's load, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, real bragging rights. And it takes a real woman to be a mother and not somebody who's putting the focus on TikTok while the child's playing football, you know what I mean? So, thank you so much, Jenny Lee. And I know from my friends
Can I just say something, Torian, right? At the end of the day, you were still and please don't come at me for speaking on, you know, the situation. Obviously, it's been played. Like, at least you was at your son's football practice. You could have been sat home on the sofa, you know, your son playing a game, you know, a Nintendo, whatever. At least your son was out being active and you was there, whether you was on your phone or what, you were still present. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like at the end of the day, everyone knows who's a football mum. You go football, you don't just play football, you train, you jog, you wait for people to come. Like, obviously, I wasn't watching my son play football and on TikTok. And that's no one's business, even if I was. But I think you might get bananaed if I play, so I'm not going to play this video, but it's on Observers. And she goes on to say that my 10-year-old son, trigger warning, is going to be bussing blanks, and my 11-year-old daughter is going to be having infertility issues. Yeah? So I just want to know the outrage. Everyone's so outraged about what I said, but what about what she's saying? Is that okay? But everyone that's heard this has said, oh no, it's fine. She ain't said nothing wrong. People like Scouse Slayer and all these clowns, because they're clowns. I just feel like if you're going to be outraged by what I'm saying, stand on that same level. Be outraged by everything. Don't be selective. Like, it's disgusting. You're talking about kids, but what's even in your mind to even think that? Like, and it's starting to become a concern because it's not the first time she's mentioned kids and actual activities. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I agree.
But, yeah, I just wanted to play that anyway.
I agree.
It is very disgusting because I feel like they're also targeting Torian because she's a black mom. When CLA wasn't showing up to her son's practices or visiting her son, nobody said a word. But because Torian is of color and because they see her as a threat, they always want to attack her and make her out to be somebody that she's not. So that's the issue here.
Right, Miss Red, I'm going to be quick and then I'm going to jump. Right, that affected me what Torian said because I can't have kids because of an ectopic pregnancy. So does that mean God decided that I shouldn't have kids? And I don't speak in people's kids. So yes, Torian, I'm telling you that affected me.
Okay.
CEQ, she's the most vile of the vile, and I won't stick up for her either. She's disgusting, and what she says is absolutely abhorrent. So I had the same outrage for her, but what you said affected me. And that's all I've got to say. I'm going to jump now. But thank you for having me up, Miss Red, and have a lovely day.
You too, Jane. Take care, darling. Remember, guys, we're not voiced in here. Everybody can speak. Everybody can have their opinion. We're not having a voice room. Who wanted to go next, guys? Anybody? Do you want to unmute?
Hi, Miss Red.
Hi, Dara.
Hi, Miss Red. Thank you for letting me on your platform. Just on the back of the whole EQ thing, I'm not sure if you've seen on the Observer's YouTube channel, he's obviously put up a live that NJ hosted. It was called Surviving Evil Queen, and there's been a lot of fallout and drama from that. Because I think yesterday, NJ was saying that a lot of people have been running lives on him.
Yeah.
Because of the whole fallout. And also, the Observer has put up another video clip of in Torian's live where NJ Host was in the box and he was going at a woman, he was going back and forth at a woman called Courtney, and he was basically saying that it's okay for people to use transphobic words because Evil Queen has been horrible, she said nasty, vile things, and she's racist. Now, the way I see things are, yes, I don't defend Evil Queen, she is awful. What she said, a lot of the things she said is really, really disgusting and vile, but I see it as, if you can cuss somebody, you can diss somebody, you can call them out, but I don't think you really need to go as low as bring in the fact that they're trapped. Do you see what I'm saying? You can call somebody out and tell them about themselves, but why do you need to bring in the fact that they're trans? Why do you need to be discriminative and derogatory at the same time? Do you know what I mean? Like, I've seen you do it many times, Miss Red. You can call people out and you still don't be offensive.
Yeah.
I think what NJ was trying to say is, obviously he's not here, but I don't know if he's watching or not, but I think what he was trying to say, TikTok drama, is that when it's about Evil Queen, he don't really care if she's offended or not. So whatever's kind of thrown at her, he don't give a shit kind of thing. That's what I took from what he said at that point anyway. I don't think it was like a dig at the whole trans. I just feel like that's how he feels about that said person.
No, I hear what you're saying. Sorry, Torian, I do hear what you're saying, but I've seen a lot of people on this app saying, oh, when that Trini, because there was a woman in his box called Trini Thorns, she was the one who was making comments about Evil Queen. She was referring to her as it. She was saying she's not a real woman and, you know, talking about the whole trans thing. And I hear a lot of people saying, well, he should have dropped her from the box. Why would he let her stay in the box and say all those things? He should have dropped her.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, you see, can I just say something? Yeah, I think people need to understand, yeah, that there's different cultures, there's different countries, there's different people have been brought up in different ways, you know what I'm saying? And I think certain people really don't understand the whole, because even me, I don't really understand too much about the trans community, you know what I'm saying? And I think when you're brought up a certain way and you've got to a certain age in your 30s, 40s, it will take a lot for someone to kind of change your mind to something or make you understand something because you're already at that, you know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of cultures and that come in place because a lot of cultures don't like know. Do you not get what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Like, it's not something that, it's like, even me now, even though I've got trans friends and I've got a lot of friends that are from the LGBT community, I've also got friends from the black community, and even I'm still learning at 43. Do you know what I mean? So I get what you're saying. But I will keep it real. I do believe if someone says something to you, no matter how bad the person is or what they've done, and you hit them back with something that is hateful, you kind of use the moral high ground. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could come on here and do say this, do that, but I don't do it because then it would make me no better than them. But I do understand where you're coming from with the fact that, do you get what I'm saying? You know, and I'm respectful, even though I don't get on with Evil Queen, I'm respectful because I wouldn't want to offend the trans community, for one, and I don't see her as anything other than female, and that's me being genuine. But that's why I'm very careful and I don't go that low because I don't want to be offending people. It doesn't matter how much I dislike the person, I'm going to use something to hurt her, you know. Because then
I hear. Do you know what, Miss Red? I hear exactly what you're saying. That's like that's why I said, you know, yes, you have to separate Evil Queen from the fact of the trans community. If you want to tell Evil Queen about herself, that's fine, but you don't need to be derogative and offensive and mention the fact that she's trans this and trans that. I could still talk about Evil Queen and say all the things I don't like without being offensive. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it also works on behalf of, Torian was actually, racially abused as well.
Yeah, it works in the same with Torian.
So Evil Queen loses the argument because Evil Queen was racist. So, nobody's better than the next person. In my opinion, everyone in that situation is as bad as each other.
Yeah, I think it works both ways. Like with the whole, what Evil Queen said to Torian, that's bad. She doesn't, you know what I'm saying? She can say whatever she wants about Torian, but she shouldn't bring her race or colour into any of it.
Exactly.
So it works both ways.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, for anyone who wants to know, the video is on The Observer. So NJ Host, you did a surviving live about Evil Queen. That's on The Observer. And also the fallout from her live, because he was on live with Courtney, and the way he spoke to Courtney was so vile.
Courtney who? Sorry.
There's a woman on this, I don't know, she's a woman called Courtney, and she was in Torian's live and NJ was in the live, and they were talking about the whole fallout because he was saying that, all all day people have been running lives on me. They've been talking about me because I did a surviving live on Evil Queen, all that sort of stuff. But he said to Courtney that yes, it's okay for Trini, who was in my box, to use transphobic language because Evil Queen is being racist and she said some nasty, vile things. So yeah, it is okay.
Right, okay. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it at all.
It's on The Observer. The videos are all there on The Observer.
Okay. But again, you know, I'm not saying it because I dislike Evil Queen. Nobody's parents deserve to die, whether it be Angie's, Torian's, nobody's parents deserve to die, and it's not about a karma thing. It's just like, you know, it's life, and it's nobody's to blame. You know, I don't think Evil Queen had a right to say that, that, you know, Torian's got karma. Do you get what I'm saying? And the parents are no longer here anymore. Nobody's parents should be brought into a situation. That's really, that's bad. That's bad as well, you know.
Sorry, Miss Red. Parents or children shouldn't be brought into the situation. If you're having a few words with somebody, it's between you and them, not between you and, you know, A, B, C and D. It's between you and them. But they do bring it in. Evil Queen does bring it in a lot about families and children. But when you go against EQ, oh no, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say this. But it's okay for EQ to say this, that, and the other, and get away with it. And what's the difference between EQ saying it and Torian saying what she said? What's the difference? Torian said it, because she was angry, and yet I understand what Torian. I don't agree what Torian said about was it Gypsy Queen, but that's gone a bye-bye. She's apologised and that's out the window. But it's what EQ has said about Torian. But it was allowed. EQ was allowed to say it, but Torian wasn't allowed to say what she said. Yeah. And I don't understand that. I mean, it was between Torian and EQ, not Torian and all of the trans community. It was between Torian and EQ. But EQ and Torian, but EQ decided to bring their mum, dad, kids into it, and that's not allowed. You don't bring them into it.
I just think...
Leave them out of it.
I just think people need to stop being transphobic and people need to stop being racist, you know what I mean? Because
that'll never happen now, will it, Miss Red? That'll never, ever happen in a million years. There'll always be anti... you know, racism, there'll always be, transphobia, and there'll always be, racism, there'll always be that in the world. You'll never ever stop it because people can't come together as one. I've got mixed race in my family.
EQ is a white woman, so she's allowed to get away with anything she wants to get away with. But when Torian wants to step into the same forefront and bring the same energy that EQ is bringing towards her, there's problems. So it doesn't really make any sense at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah, so obviously, and I respect your opinion, that's how you feel, but I just feel like, you are right, EQ can say what she wants, but as soon as somebody else goes below the belt, they're the worst person in the world, do you know what I mean? And for those of you in the comments that are saying it's full of this, full of that, at the end of the day, this lady, Courtney is entitled to say what if that's how she feels, then that's how she feels. We can't take away people's feelings, you know what I mean? Because we all feel different. We all think different, But it is true. EQ can say the worst, do the worst. And, it's big up EQ. As soon as somebody goes low or does something, there's a massive hate campaign and they're wrong. Do you know what I mean? Why can't people have the same energy for each other and, both be as bad as each other? Why has somebody else got to be, do you get what I'm saying? I do agree with you there, Courtney, that, Torian has gone low and she's the worst thing in the world, do you know what I mean? And EQ does it on a regular, and big up EQ.
There is a lot of hate on the app though, isn't there, Miss Red? There's a hell of a lot of... Sorry, that's me parroting. I'm not Luna. There's a hell of a lot of hate on the app, and it's not nice to see. I don't want to go into like Torian's live and see somebody having a go at Torian, and it's probably because she's black. I'm not racist by saying that. I mean, I don't want to see that. I don't want to coming into. I don't want to see Miss Red's live and
an old tattoo,
and I'm all nasty on Miss Red, and it's the same with Pearl and Alex and people that I like to see, and people that I do support and I sub to them, and I'll always carry on subbing to them. They haven't done nothing to me, I haven't done nothing to them. If they upset me, then I'll still carry on subbing. They've got their right to opinion. Everybody's got their right to have an opinion. If I've upset Miss Red, then Miss Red will tell me, and it's the same with Pearl and Alex. And that beat, by the by, it's gone. I won't keep on bringing it up months and months down the line because it's over and done with. I've apologised if I've said something wrong or done something wrong. That's it. They've accepted it. They've let me onto their site. Carry on, Bob's your uncle. But you got EQ, and I will yet bring up Ange and EQ and Zach. They seem to carry it on and on and on and on. And when you mentioned it, Miss Red, it's
praise. Do you know what I think it is? I think that some people do carry it on, but I don't think comments are helping. I think comments seem to be the common denominator, you know, and people jumping in the boxes and, you know, the comments make everything worse. Do you get what I'm saying? Well, thank you, Praise, darling. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Have a great day, Miss Red, and I shall speak to you soon.
You too, darling.
Bye-bye.
Can I just add some... Sorry.
Sorry, I was just
just
going to say, could I just quickly, I think I'm changing the subject a little bit. It was just earlier when you were talking about Alphabet and the fact that you felt sorry for her. And I do, to be honest, and I'm an oldie, I'm not invested in TikTok, and I don't really follow drama that much, but I do know a lot about Alphabet because she is one person that I used to watch. And I've reached out to her in the early days so many times to try and say to her, look, you know, what you're doing is harming you, it's going to harm your future, about a digital footprint, and once things are on the internet, you can never take them away, and how it's affecting their life. And I feel genuinely, as a mum and a grandma, I feel genuinely sad. I feel sad for her. I don't like what she does. I don't agree with anything she does. And I think she's done some terrible, terrible, horrible things.
Yeah.
But I also think that she hasn't had... I think there's a lot going on in her head. Put it that way. I think she needs professional help, whether it's counselling or psychotherapy or something. I think there's more going on in her head than we know about. For her to be the way she is, for her to be, you know, so... her mood changes all the time. She's involved all the time in destructive behaviour. From what I can see, she hasn't even got one true friend who will stick by her through thick or thin.
The thing is though, Zara, can I just interject there? Sorry, darling. The thing is, right, if you're like losing friends, you know, left, right and centre, the problem's got to be with you. It can't be, all the friends can't be wrong.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. You know, but it's almost like she accepts anybody as a friend, or she latches onto people who show the slightest bit of interest in her, and they're not friends. They're doing it for different reasons, you know, and they don't stay with her. So what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't care if anyone knows, I'm 66 years old, and I have had a friend since I was 10, and she's got the same name as me, and we grew up together, we went to school together, we've been friends, and she is the one person who can say to me, you know, you're wrong, or don't do that, or, you know, did you see yourself saying that, or whatever it is, and I'll take it from her. I'll take it from her, because I know at the end of the day she loves me, and she accepts me for who I am, and she knows more about me than probably anybody else on this planet. And I trust her implicitly, and I don't think Alphabet has got that, and I don't think she's ever had it. And I think that some of the people that she deals with, or they're enablers.
Yeah, obviously you've had a friend for so long because you're a lovely person, and you know the friendship doesn't just revolve around you. But
No.
like I say, you know, I will stand on business and say that, you know, all the friends can't be wrong. But thank you, Zara, my darling. Thank you for jumping in the box and having your opinion.
All right, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. You'll have to throw me out. I don't know how to get out.
Bye, darling. Bye.
Thanks, sweetheart. Thank
No problem. Guys, the reason we've gone from one subject to the next is because obviously if you've just joined, we spoke about Alpha Bar at the beginning of the live and it's people's opinions, right? Yeah, please be kind in the comments, guys, because you will get muted or blocked if you are derogatory towards any community. You know, have your say. Blame the click, Zavi. Have your say, but please keep it respectful. You know, because we've got to keep it, you know, a safe room for everybody, haven't we? But you're welcome. Your opinions are welcome, but just please keep it respectful. Zavi, you're in the click, darling. He's gonna kill me for that. Hi, Janet. Janet, do you want to unmute? Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. I can't unmute. Yeah, I can't unmute. Yeah. Guys, you know, some of the conversations that we're going to have in here are going to be difficult, but nevertheless, it's what's on TikTok and, you know, it's what's relevant and things like that. And I'm not going to be biased. We'll have everybody in the box. Even if creators have spoke about them, creators are welcome to join the box. You know, I don't want to, you know, even though me and Ange don't get on, if she's mentioned, she's welcome to join the box. And whoever's mentioned in the live is welcome to join the box, basically. The platform is open to everybody. But so I just want to say that, okay? I don't want it to be biased. Everyone can have the say. Yes, even if I don't like the person, you're still welcome in the box to have your say and put your point across. Just want to say that. Thank you, Bear Love. Thank you, Matto. But I'm going to get off now, guys, because thank you, Kate, darling. I hope you're okay, because I've got to get ready to pick up Tilly and I've got to get dinner on and sort the cabbage flowers out. And like, I'm not team anybody, guys. You know, I want to see things from everybody's perspective, but I will keep my opinions real on what I believe. Okay, I just want to say that I'm team me. Team the click. Big up the click. So yeah. Right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. I won't be late. Tomorrow is a Whinge Wednesday. Thank you, Emma, darling. So hopefully everybody will join tomorrow morning. We'll be on time. Yes, we will. Big up everybody that sent a heart me. Tap the screen, join the box. Thank you to the mods. And guys, I know that some of the comments you may find terrible, but the mods do the best, you know, in here. You know, they look after the room, basically. And if a comment slips by, it's because obviously, you know, the mods ain't watching or they're doing something, do you know what I mean? But we do well in here to keep the room quite safe. That's what you want to say. But thank you, everybody. Thank you to Carol, my darling, Ashley, Official, Blue Eyed Marky, Claire, Dixie Girl, Bear Love, Louise, Nat, Kate, Angie, Scooter, Barbie, Brittany, Teresa, Myla, Bray, Mandy, D, Kate, Susan, and everybody that sent a heart me. Tap the screen. Thank you, Amy. I'll see you tomorrow morning, guys, for the most popular, the most anticipated. It may not be the highest grossing, but it's where everybody wants to be at 10 o'clock in the morning. And if you don't, that's fine. I'm not holding you hostage. Do you know what I mean? Yes, tomorrow's a Whinge Wednesday. Right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Mwah. Bye, everybody. Bye.